I remember when we went to, I think it was Woolworths. You remember when they had Woolworths?
Yeah. Yep.
So we went to Woolworths. We took pictures, right? So I guess it was a guy that dealt with Hollywood there, right? So he wanted me and my mother to go to New Jersey. He was going to get her a limo to take me there from Queens all the way to New Jersey, right? And because I had a Gerber baby look when I was younger, so he wanted me to do pamper commercials, things like that, right? My mother said, they were going to send a car. She said at the last minute, I turned it down. And I said, wow, why would you turn that down, Ma? Things could have been a lot different, for us. She said, no, I didn't want to bring you into that type of environment because of what the men do, And I'm like, and she told me that when I was late, and I'm like, Ma, how did you know that? And I got to talk to her again about that. Like, I want to find out, how did you know that? Being only, at the time, she was only 18, 19 years old. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Being that young, and how did you know that that's what they do? Because that is what they do. And I got to tell her, thank you, man, because it's different if, you get older, you make your own decisions, right? Mm-hmm. But when you're a kid and then someone, like you said, brings you into a child sex ring and your parent okayed it, imagine what that does to a child. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's more common than we really think about. You see it more and more uncovered every year, and I think we see it more now because of the internet. Information gets out there now. In the past it was easy to keep it down. Now somebody takes a chance and say, all right, a prime example with that Weinstein guy, right? Harvey Weinstein. Mm-hmm. Think about it. The original story never ran because NBC refused to run the story. So that reporter decided, okay, if you're not going to run it, I'll take it elsewhere. So he took it to, I believe, the New Yorker magazine, and they ran the story. But NBC tried to squash it. But look what it led to, right? He got shamed. All these other people got caught up.
That guy was sick, man. The way he did it, the way did you hear it? Right? See, it's one thing with, and I'm not saying that it's right. Don't get me wrong. That's all wrong. But it's one thing to come in there and say, oh, you know what you got to do, right? That's one thing. And then they participate. But it's another thing where I heard him. You heard the video, right?
Which one?
When he was begging him, like, oh, come on, just sit on the bed. Just sit on, don't embarrass me. I said, Joe, this dude, what the hell? Come on, he grabbing a woman. Come in the room. Just sit down. Just have a drink. And I'm like,
that was the one.
Dude is nuts.
That was the one in New York with the Italian model.
Yeah. And I said,
that was the one they investigated, and the guy dropped the DA in New York didn't press charges.
Man, that right there.
He's in trouble too because.
Yeah, because he got it's under the table work. You know how that goes.
Oh yeah.
But that right there, man, it's one thing to go through the casting couch, but to go through it like that, I'm like, man, he must have asked this woman like 40, 50 times. He was begging her.
Yeah, it was funny when you listen. He's like, don't embarrass me. Please, please.
No, just sit down. Just sit down. I think he said something like, just grab on my pants, something like that. Put your hand in my pants. He said that, right?
Yeah, I don't know if he said that in that one. I think there's two recordings, but
he must have said it in the other one. He's just put your hand, just sit down. Let's just talk for a minute. I'm sitting there like, oh my. So imagine a girl that doesn't mind. That's they have girls out there. They have girls out there that they're going they don't mind it. They have sex anyway. You get what I'm saying? They'll just openly, okay, yeah, I'll hit you off. It's funny because I remember what Cardi B said one time, right? And I had to respect it because the way she said it. You know how people always talk about the secret societies, everything,
right?
She said, "Oh yeah, they can invite me. I'm with all of that. I'm with everything." And I said, and then after I seen a couple of months after, I said, I guess she got invited.
Yep.
But yeah, I seen one interview, man. She and the way she said it, but she was dead serious. And it was degrading, but I had to respect it because it was like, but that's why she worked, because she's so real of a person. You see what I'm saying? I said they probably called her in and she was with it. You know, that casting couch wasn't a problem.
They show you the gold on the other side of the rainbow. That's what they do.
Yeah, and it was a problem.
And they say, "Oh, you don't want to do this? Well, then you get nothing."
Mm-hmm. It's true, man. Like, you know, you look at people like and I hate to bring it up because, you know, they're both from NYC, but you look at like how J-Lo blew up, right?
Mm-hmm.
First, she started from a dancer, right? And then she took it further. But you got to think of the mentality that she had. You get what I'm saying? She bring a woman like that to a casting couch who's hungry. They're not thinking twice. You know? They're not thinking twice. Some of these women are like, look, I want to make it. I don't care. You know, they go in that room with Harvey Weinstein. You know, they're going in with no underwear.